Do you have an employee with a bad attitude? Listen to find out how to handle that.
Welcome to this episode of Making Performance Matter, connecting employee performance to business results, with your host, Cindy Allen-Stuckey.
Welcome to my show. Have you ever had an employee that drives you crazy? You know the one. She causes fellow team members stress and unease with her comments and actions, and communicates in ways that are disrespectful and disruptive, and maybe doesn't cooperate with team members and all of that type of stuff. So have you ever told that employee that she has a bad attitude? So what does that really mean, a bad attitude? It doesn't tell her what part she's doing that's unacceptable, and it doesn't allow her to take any kind of action at all. All it will do is probably make her defensive and even more difficult to be around. Now, as you know, managing an employee with a bad attitude isn't easy, but you can't change their attitude. It's theirs, and it's theirs alone to change. Just like your attitude is yours and yours alone to change. So keeping attitude out of the conversations is absolutely critical, and it's harder than you think because someone's attitude is internal and nebulous just like yours. So instead of focusing on attitude, you need to focus on what is observable. Showing up on time? That's observable. Finishing what you started? You can observe that. Anything you can observe, you can change. When we talk about observable, we're talking about behavior. Behavior is what you say or do, or what you don't say or what you don't do. When you understand the difference between an attitude and a behavior, it makes it easy to truly start focusing on performance. When you talk about performance, it should be about behavior, not attitude. As a manager, you want to focus on the things that you can observe and you can change. Behavior. You're going to state what you've observed. Again, what you can observe, you can change. Focus on observable behavior and not on what you feel or what you think the other person is feeling. So how do you do this? I have a situation here. Julie, a customer service rep, is chronically late for work. You are her manager, and you know you probably need to address this. So here's two different approaches. You might say, "Hey, Julie, you always come with a bad attitude. You're making everyone else do your job. Just shape up, would you?" Or you could say, "Julie, our workday begins at 8:30. You've been late 3 times this week." Obviously, the second response addresses an observable behavior and keeps both your attitude and Julie's attitude out of the equation. So you're starting to address performance. Then you can lead into the conversation about starting tomorrow. I expect you to be on time and answering the phone at 8:30. So now you're telling Julie what you want the change behavior to look like. Now the truth is, changing behavior can change attitude because an improved behavior leads to success, and success could lead to an improved attitude. No matter how hard you try, you are not going to change someone's attitude by telling her she has a bad attitude, or by lecturing, or by trying to convince her to see the world as you do. But what you can do is address behavior and identify what you want the changed behavior to look like. By doing this, you help the person learn the skills he needs to make it in the world. Now, for more in-depth information on how really to work on changing a person's attitude, please visit my website at www.makingperformancematter.com. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching this episode of Making Performance Matter with Cindy Allen-Stuckey. For more great information, visit Cindy's website at makingperformancematter.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.